It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. The stampede is coming, baby. In this video, we will be talking about Sndl grower stock. The ticker symbol for this stock, of course, SNDL. We're going to take a look here about SNDL and a little bit of the price action as it correlates to what's going on. This is a 5-day chart here from Google. During the last 5 days, Sndl has only gained 2 cents. That is enough for 2.35% over the course of these last 5 days. Today, though, Sndl is down 2 cents. So this is just from yesterday till today. It's down 2 cents, but over the course of the week, it is up 2%. Look, I know it's not a lot, but in reality, a win is a win is a win is a win. And sometimes you got to take those small wins. We didn't see a lot of crazy price movement with Sndl this week. However, what we did see was an 88 cents Sndl. And we saw it all the way low at 78 cents. So that big swing was a 10-cent swing. I know once again a lot of you aren't here for no 10-cent swings, but don't tell that to the traders, baby. They're here and they will gladly take a 10-cent swing today, tomorrow, the next day, next year, any day. That is the mindset of a trader. But I do know that a lot of you guys holding long term, this was not the best week for Sndl, but it is what it is. There is at least some good news on the way for Sndl. Let's take a look here at this article from Investor Place. The headliner reads, Sndl stock is sliding, but it could rally in the future. The US pot legalization catalyst may still be cloudy, but that's not the only reason to buy Sndl stock once it pulls back further. So right here we kind of have a good news, bad news kind of thing going on. They're talking about the US pot legalization catalyst, which is actually one of the biggest catalysts and is probably at the forefront of things. When this goes through, if this goes through in most states, this thing is a go. It's a green light. You're going to see the price of Sndl move. But in the meanwhile, they believe that there will be a further pullback. It can definitely happen, but don't bank on it to happen all in one day. I'm not going to read the entire article, of course. You could find it yourself and read it in its entirety, but let's just go over a little bit of it. In the past, the dilution of Sndl shareholders caused by the sale of new shares of its stock was bad for existing investors, but that did result in the company adding an impressive amount to its war chest. Sndl's cash reserves jumped by around 1.1 billion Canadian dollars, or about 862.5 million. At today's prices, however, the stock is still trading at a premium valuation. But at a low enough price, like 50 cents per share, Sndl stock may not drop much further given its large cash position, and its risk-reward ratio at such a level would be favorable, given its potential gains from not only the legalization catalyst, but from putting its cash to work more effectively than in the past. So once again, this is one of the big things that I have emphasized with Sndl. They have cash on hand. They can make their money work for them. You see the same way that me and you are investing into different stocks, different kind of assets. What is the goal? Ask yourself and think about it. What is the end goal? You want to make your own money work for you. Duh. This is the same thing that companies are doing. They want to make their own money work for them. And guess what? Sndl has money that they can work for them. At the end of the day, like this article was saying, when we drop to possibly 50 cents, all systems is a go, because there are going to be many investors, even investors that are naysayers right now, and they don't believe that Sndl is worth what it is right now. Guess who's gonna jump into SNDL when it's at 50 cents? Those same naysayers are gonna jump in at 50 cents and they're gonna ride it back up, because what do I always say on this channel and what do I always preach? SNDL below $1 is golden. You could guarantee it that SNDL is going to reach that dollar mark and beyond. There is no guarantee of when that happens, but SNDL for $1, trust me, it is good. Just a quick disclaimer though, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own due diligence and research before you invest in any type of market. When you do the homework and you do the research, you will come out winning. Bank on it. But here's the thing about SNDL. As history shows us, the price does indeed go back up over $1. Remember the whole thing about SNDL possibly not being in compliance, that it would get removed? It didn't happen. Why? Because SNDL stood that ground that it needed over 10 days, past $1, and boom, they're good. Now, this thing could possibly drop. But guess what? When it drops, it's gonna skyrocket like crazy, because that is when everyone that is thinking negatively about SNDL right now, and it may not be where they want it to be, once that price reaches it, trust me, they will double, triple, and quadruple down on SNDL. Everyone that already has SNDL, they don't have to worry about it because their position is in. If anything, that opportunity to 50 cents, it could strengthen your position, if anything. But let's take a look here at tradingview.com. As I said, this channel is not about hopium and just diamond hands and we're gonna ride SNDL to $100. No, you're not gonna see that ridiculousness here on the Tech Lit Bull. We're gonna talk about price movements, what's going on in the market. We're talking about it all, long term, short term, everything term. Right now, we're currently here, 80 cents. This is sort of a new line of support here. So on top of that, we have another level of support, 84 cents. This is what I'm saying. We saw this swing all week, up and down, up and down. I think right now, since we are here, it's a good time for accumulation. This thing could be headed down more, but I think it's a good accumulation zone right here. And for those that are swing trading, from 80 to 84 cents, even though it's only 4 cents, you may think it's not a lot of money, but remember, those who put in gigantic positions, they're going to make a lot of money. These are the levels that we've been bouncing off of, from 80 to 84 cents. Look at that, Sndl just went down just a little bit right here. And then after this level of support, we have the resistance that SNDL was fighting earlier in the week, 88 cents. If SNDL could once again break this 84 cent marker, I think that we are headed back up to 88 cents. The question is, will it break past the 88 cents? Because then it's going to test 89 cent levels and 90 cent levels. Right now, I think it's a more of a wait and see approach with SNDL. I cannot confidently say that we're going to break past 88 cents. I do think, however, that we will get around 88 cents, maybe 86, 87. And that is what it is. If you have that position that you're swing trading, go for it. You might as well get some profit while you're at it. But, of course, I can't tell you what to do with your money. You can't tell me what to do with mine. The smartest thing always, have your weaponry at your disposal. And by your weaponry, obviously I'm talking about your stocks, your shares. Always make sure you have enough of SNDL, because you never know what's going to happen with this stock. We have these fluctuations. Let's take a look again. Let's zoom further out here. For the month, SNDL was down 20 cents. Right here, this is what I was talking about. The SNDL is good for $1. It hasn't been very long, but SNDL was just $1. SNDL is sort of that roller coaster. You got to make sure that you're in it. Look, a lot of people say SNDL is just a sinking ship. But guess what? During this sinking ship, there has been opportunity to make money. All month long, there's opportunity to make money, even in the red. Just keep that in mind, keep that in consideration. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up so that we could have this YouTube algorithm move, so that we could have more eyes seen on the channel and get this news out about SNDL stock. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I encourage that on my channel. If you were not satisfied, give it a thumbs down. It's a free country. But at the end of the day, the news ain't gonna stop, and I'm not gonna stop either. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel so you can stay notified, informed, and up to date. Until the next time, peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.